I don't come from a very affluent background, and I never thought that I was going to be able to see the world. Nor did I ever really think that I was going to effectively go to college and amount to anything. But, you know, I got into speech and debate, and my coach, the wonderful man he is, Bill Nicolay, he said, this is a world full of activity. You can make your dreams come true. You can get scholarships if you really put your mind into it. And this has just given me the opportunity to grab at the future I never thought I was going to get.
It's changed the way I think. It's changed the way I interact with people, and not just in the sense that I'm more confident and I have better public speaking skills, but I'm more analytical. I look at things with a smarter mind. I'm able to find out what sort of problems are going on and problem solve and be a thoughtful person in all aspects of life.
It's the most incredible feeling when you have people come up to you and saying, you know, I felt that same feeling, or I've been trying to learn a different language because mine's about global citizens, and so that's when you know that you've definitely achieved something more than just like trophies or good ballots, I think.
Pheasant plucker.
I pluck mother pheasant.
I pluck mother pheasant.
I slip a sheet.
I slip a sheet.
A sheet I slip.
A sheet I slip.
And on the slitted sheet I sit.
And on the slitted sheet I sit.
I slip a sheet.
I slip a sheet.
I slip
A sheet I slip.
And on the slitted sheet I sit.
And on the slitted sheet I sit.
I mean, this is a great tournament. I mean, we're down here in Alabama. This is, I mean, it's hot, but it's fun. At least it's not raining, it's not cold.
Tournament's going well. You know, minimal sleep, but that's okay. All of my rounds have been really fun, and I've met a lot of really cool kids from different places and eaten out at a lot of cool restaurants, so it's been really fun.
Tournament's going well. You know, first day, it's always hard to tell, and the competition's pretty high, so all the pieces I've seen have been really good. So
it's really nerve-wracking, but you're kind of in awe because you're around all these great speakers.
I didn't think I'd make it, so I'm really happy to be here. I got it down in my first round at districts, and so, or second round, my bad, and I just wasn't feeling good, but I'm here. I'm happy.
In terms of preparation, it's been a 3-year process. I think the minute I started speech my sophomore year has been leading up to this moment.
It's going all right. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to break or not, but I think I'm, you know, kind of on the edge right now. There are a lot of really good people here. It's not, you know, I'm not back in South Carolina. You have people from all over the nation that are all really good competitors. So it's just a lot about who you hit, and it could be anyone's tournament, you know?
For me, it's nerve-wracking. I'm a senior, this is my last year, so I'm really hoping I break for the first time. This is my third time here. It's exciting, you know, but whatever happens, I'm just blessed to be here, and I think it's been a great opportunity. Thank you.
The quarterfinals, and we feel awesome. I can't even believe that it's happening in the nation. I don't know, but it's awesome.
It's on top of the world. I never could have dreamed about this. I was here last year for Indianapolis, and I didn't break to octaves in duo, and so to be here now and get this far 1 year later is just a dream.
Top 30, so I feel amazing because this just proves that hard work pays off, you know. And God, man, that's all I can say, God.
I don't know, I'm just really overwhelmed. I think my initial feelings are like, I kind of want to cry because it's just so crazy that my speech was able to kind of make a difference, and it's really exciting.
It's a great feeling. It's gratifying. It's all coming to an end, but hopefully it comes to an end gracefully. I'm so excited that I get to keep doing speech for 2 more rounds, at least a few more hours. This piece is so good.
Yeah, I just broke the octafinals at nationals. I'm pumped. I can't wait to get in the round and share my message. It's gonna be so much fun.
It's about you. It's about you. It isn't about me. It isn't about them. The next day and a half, it's about you. And it's about the fact that you represent the greatest in competitive essence that our organization has to offer. And in 2013, you have reached the pinnacle of what I and your coaches consider to be the greatest competition that our activity has.
A life lived for art has never a life wasted. 10,000.
10,000 hours felt like 10,000 ends. 10,000 ends that carry me. 10,000 hours felt like 10,000 ends. 10,000 ends that carry me.
Nah, this is my world.
Okay, so I came here and my goal was, my minimum goal that I set was quarters. And I was like, it'd be really great if I could get to sems. Went through prelims. Each round was, like, I felt good and it was going well. And then I broke, and that was great. And then I broke again, and that was great. And here I am.
This is my 3rd year in the final round, and it honestly gets more and more surreal every year. I can't even believe that this is happening right now. It's crazy, but it's so cool.
Yeah, me and my partner, we've known each other since preschool and just became our freshman year to a forensics workshop, and they paired us up together and we've been with each other ever since.
We just performed for everybody.
It was crazy.
It was insane.
Yeah. It was so much fun, like, looking out and seeing everyone.
It hasn't hit me yet that we're never doing it again, but that's our last time, and I feel good about it. So.
The tunnel, but the people that put their passion before them being comfortable. Raw, unmedicated heart, no substitute. Banging on tabletops. No.
It was so great. Oh, it was so awesome. I feel so good right now. It has not sunk in at all. I mean, that was my last time. That was my last time ever doing a speech in high school. I'm like done. I'm done. Forever. That's weird. That's really weird.
Went up in the booth.
Tim, video's over. Tim, what's wrong?
What's always wrong?
I don't know.
I had a dream.
You had a dream?
A dream.
Okay.
A dream to be the MC at the national tournament.
Okay.
It was all I wanted. It was all as a small child. And every year I come here. And every year, first thing you do, trot out some special celebrity guest because I'm not enough for you. I'm not enough for you, Scott. I mean, look at this! This is not enough!
Tim, you're absolutely right. You're a good friend, not this year. Not this year, I won't do it to you. You have my word. Go ahead. You're the MC. No interruptions at all.
Agnes, no,
God, please. Agnes, I said no. Do you know who I am? You're God. And
Hey,
who
Josh,
are you?
Josh,
I'm Agnes
Josh.
of God.
Hey, Josh.
What?
You have to. Hi.
Oh, hey, guys. Hey, it's me, Josh Gad, from Such Things as Forensics. I was just performing Agnes of God in front of this, fuse box, because that's what I do on Saturday nights. And I got those skills from you, the NFL. I just wanted to take time out of my busy schedule to say congratulations to all of you who have made it to the National Forensics League Championship Tournament. This is an incredible moment. I remember when I was there, it was probably the greatest highlight of my life. And since it ranks definitely in the top 54. But I would love for all of you to remember how important the NFL is. And to take time to tell your teachers, to tell your family that we have to keep getting people enrolling in the NFL, and not the one, where they throw a football and then tackle each other like animals and give each other concussions and then cheat on each other with each other's wives. I'm talking about the one where you really have thought-provoking conversations and you pretend to talk to yourself and play different people for 10 minutes, back and forth. So from me to you, congratulations, and remember, you too can play 20 people in a 10-minute span.
Agnes, God, I've had it with you. Fine, I'm leaving.
His shirt wasn't even tucked in. Welcome to the 2013 National Awards Assembly. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the President of the National Forensic League and Hall of Fame member, Mr. Don Crabtree, and the Executive Director and National Tournament Director and big-time liar, Mr. J. Scott One.
Let me ask you something, students and coaches. Was this a great tournament or what? We've had a great week, and we owe much of this tournament's success to the hard work and dedication of those individuals that have worked locally to support the event this year.
We all know that it takes an incredible amount of effort from NFL coaches and supporters to host the national tournament. At this time, we would like to thank those schools and the school systems that made the whole tournament possible. Please give a huge round of applause to thank the Hoover and Birmingham school districts and the Sheridan Birmingham for their outstanding support of the high school and middle school national tournaments. And Don, before we continue our thanks, it is my pleasure to introduce tonight's keynote speaker. Tonight's keynote speaker and this year's Alumni Lifetime Achievement Award winner is Terry A. Sewell, U.S. Representative from the 7th District of Alabama. The 7th Congressional District includes parts of the cities of Birmingham and Tuscaloosa, as well as the counties of Alabama's Black Belt, the heart of which is Congresswoman Sewell's hometown of Selma. On November 2nd, 2010, Ms. Sewell became the first African-American woman elected to represent Alabama in Congress. Re-elected to a second term on November 6, 2012, Congresswoman Sewell sits on the House Financial Services Committee and brings to the committee more than 15 years of experience as a public finance attorney. She also serves on the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, which is the House of Representatives' key link to the Director of National Intelligence and the 17 agencies that constitute the intelligence community, and as a Chief Deputy Whip for the Democratic Caucus. Finally, and significantly to us, the Congresswoman is an accomplished alumnus of the National Forensic League, and her coach was the late, great William Woods Tate Jr. Her membership card from the Selma High School chapter in Alabama reveals that she attained the degree of special distinction, which was the highest NFL degree achievable at the time. Please join me as we recognize Representative Sewell with our Alumni Lifetime Achievement Award and welcome her as she honors her coach, Billy Tate. Congresswoman Terry A. Sewell.
Welcome to the great state of Alabama and the wonderful city of Birmingham. I cannot believe that the National Debate Tournament is being held in my home state. I am so proud not only to receive your National Alumni Award, but I am so proud to say that I was coached under Billy Tate. You know, my staff had prepared remarks, and I'm just going to speak from the heart, because I know that I am where I am today because of debate. So to say thank you doesn't seem enough. It's because of debate that I got a chance to go to Princeton University, literally because of debate. I was in a public high school, Selma, Alabama, and it was because of the wonderful coaching and instruction that I received from a gentleman by the name of Billy Tate, who took a public high school in Selma, Alabama, a rural part of Alabama, and made us competitive. Not just the best in the state of Alabama, but we've competed all across these United States and won awards. I was a member of a 4-man team. I also was state champion in dramatic interpretation 3 years in a row, state champion in poetic interpretation 2 years in a row, and I was actually the state champion for oratorical speaking for 1 year in a row. I got a chance to represent this great state of Alabama in 3 national championship tournaments. Debate was the reason that I learned confidence, but more importantly, debate was my way of traveling around these great United States. I don't have to tell you that it teaches you critical thinking. I don't have to tell you that it teaches you how to think on your feet. And in a job that I'm in right now, thinking on your feet is pretty important. I have the great distinction of being one of the first women elected to Alabama in her own right. And I share that distinction with yet another one of your award recipients who will receive it later today, Congresswoman Martha Roby. Martha, stand. Now, we were elected in 2010, and I can tell you that it was a long time coming to have women elected from our great state in their own right. And I couldn't be more proud that on one night, Alabama got 2, one black, one white, one Republican, one Democrat, 2 women who represent the state, who love this state, and actually happen to be really good friends. And in this day and age when there is bipartisan bickering and real partisan gridlock, to be able to say that as the lone Democrat in the state of Alabama, that my delegation has my back, says a lot. I told you I owe my very existence to debate and the tutelage that I had under Coach Billy Tate. And I do. I don't know if you believe in divine intervention, but I had the opportunity to go to college so far away because of debate. It was my senior year. It was January. And a gentleman who was a Princeton alum read in the Montgomery Advertiser, our state paper, buried in the lifestyle section of the Sunday paper, a little picture of me holding my trophy from a debate tournament, grinning from ear to ear. All you saw were the white of my teeth and the glimmer of this trophy. He cut that out. He called my guidance counselor, Selma High School, and he said, I would really like to invite Terry Sewell and her parents to come and hear about Princeton University. Now, I know it's Monday and this event is Thursday, but we'd be honored if she would drive to Montgomery and attend this event. His name was Julian McPhillips. He is currently a lawyer in Montgomery, Alabama, a great Alabamian and a graduate of Princeton University. And it was because of that meeting, that happenstance that he would see on a random Sunday in the lifestyle section, a little picture of me holding a little trophy, and he thought enough to cut out of that picture and invite me to Princeton, that I got a chance to actually attend Princeton University as the first person from my high school to actually go to an Ivy League school. Now, the big leap for me, thanks. The big leap for me, both literally and figuratively, was from Selma High School to the hollow halls of Princeton University. The other steps that I took in my life because of debate were much smaller steps. Princeton, Oxford, Harvard Law School partnership at a big New York law firm, partnership at a big Birmingham law firm, and now walking the halls of Congress. Those were very small steps. The biggest step was from Selma High School to Princeton, and I could have never made that step without the tutelage of Billy Tate. You know, Mr. Tate taught us very early on. I joined debate in my 10th grade year. He had been coaching at that time for only 5 years. For those of you who know him and love him, he was every bit of the man that he was when he died, meaning he was bigger than life, literally. Mr. Tate had a heart that was humongous, and he had an appetite to match. I say that with such endearment. Mr. Tate told us that even though we were from a public high school in Selma, that we could compete with the best and the brightest. That if we applied our talents, if we worked hard, that there was nothing that we couldn't do. I'll never forget going to my first state tournament and being really nervous about this particular dramatic interpretation. He switched it up on me. It was something that was Shakespeare, and you know, I didn't have it down like I had the other parts that I had done, and so I was feeling a little nervous. And Mr. Tate, and only the way that Mr. Tate can, told me that at the end of the day, it is about my own pride in my work product. And he said, "No, you are the master of your own destiny. No one knows it better than you. And besides, no one knows Shakespeare at all. So whatever you say it with gusto. Say it with vigor. Say it with much dramatic interpretation." I did, and I won. Now, some would say that I'm still acting, that I acted as a lawyer, and now I get to act as a member of Congress. But it was really the skills that I developed in debate that really made the difference in my life. Now, Mr. Tate not only taught us confidence, Mr. Tate was a man that if you were serious about debate, you had to show that you were serious about debate. You know, every summer we had to go off to various workshops to learn not only our craft, but also learn about the upcoming year's topic. Preparation, he said, was the key, and your commitment to debate was paramount. I had been a cheerleader in junior high school, and needless to say that once I joined his debate team, I could no longer be a cheerleader. My weekends were filled with debate tournaments, and I mean, I can't even tell you how it warms my heart to know that Mr. Tate not only continued to further his dream of really educating and and providing leadership to the next generation of future leaders in this country. I know that the folks from Montgomery Bell Academy think that they got the best years of his life, but I want you to know that the 10 years that he spent at Selma High School and the 3 years that he taught me were really just setting the stage for the expertise that he was able to pass on to you. Those of us who were part of his debate team remember him not only as a loving spirit and a competitive spirit, he never ever left us. I can remember being a freshman in college and receiving a letter from Mr. Tate, really encouraging me not only to be good academically at Princeton, but to join the Whig Clio Debate Society at Princeton. I didn't join Whig Clio, but I did continue to act as a student and continue to have my love of the theater. In fact, when I was asked what I really wanted to be when I grew up, I said I wanted to be a Broadway actress. Now, Martha, you would see me on the House of the Floor of Representatives, and I'm sure you can tell everybody here that I do a really good job of acting. I just want to say that Mr. Tate, his death really left a hole in my heart. Not just because he was my coach, but because he was my teacher. He taught me so much about life. You know, those of you who know how much he loves to eat at fine restaurants will know that he taught all of us etiquette, table etiquette, as 10th graders. We learned so much about traveling these great United States, going off to all the various debate workshops, as well as debate tournaments. And it is with such love in my heart that I accept this Lifetime Achievement Award, and I accept it on behalf of my coach, Billy Tate. Before I close, I just want to say that it was at a national debate tournament just like this, not in my home state of Alabama, that I met such great people who are still my friends. Now they're my donors, some of which are my constituents. But I can never forget meeting a person who happens to be a really dear friend of mine now. And when I told her I was from Selma, Alabama, at a national debate tournament in Utah, she said, "Selma, how did you escape?" To which I said, "Delta Airlines, there are 3 flights daily, didn't you know?" Thank you all. I hope that you will cherish your experience in the NFL, cherish the opportunities that you have to meet such wonderful people from around this world. Who knows, in this audience may not only be another member of Congress, but maybe the next president of the United States. So thanks.
That was so wonderful. Oh, you paid such great tribute to him. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Walk out and walk the center and then exit stage right. The Gregory Renee Sterner Lifetime Service Award honors an individual who has dedicated his or her life to the activity of forensics through true service to the National Forensic League. The award is named after one of the league's great servants, Brother Renee Sterner, its inaugural winner. Tonight's honoree of the Brother Gregory Renee Sterner Lifetime Service Award is the late William Woods Tate, Jr.
I'm so happy to see all of you here. I hope this has been a great experience for not only the people in this room, but everybody stumbles once in a while. But you have been lucky enough, good enough, competitive enough to reach the pinnacle of your career. And so I would congratulate you for making the final step here. And I hope you're happy. Are you happy?
Please welcome to the stage President Crabtree and Representative Sewell. Accompanying them to honor Billy are our founding donors to the William Woods Tate Jr. Memorial Fund, Montgomery Bell Academy alum Warren Sprouse, and longtime friend Dr. Mike Edmonds. It is also our pleasure now to welcome to the stage Billy's brother, Larry Tate, representing the family, and headmaster Brad Joya, representing Montgomery Bell Academy, who will receive replica trophies of Billy's award. Tonight's honoree of the Brother Gregory Renee Sterner Lifetime Service Award is the late William Woods Tate Jr. This has been an emotional week. It's been an exciting week. It's been an incredible tournament. We'll never forget this tournament. One of the reasons we'll never forget this tournament is the incredible work of our tournament hosts and our tournament host committee, who did an outstanding job. And I think you would all agree they topped 2009 threefold, and that was an amazing tournament. Please welcome to the stage your tournament host committee, Jay Rye, Oliver Parker, Allison Parker, Christy Cruz, Tia Ford, John McWilliams, Kenny Barfield, Chris Colvin, and Katie Olenek. On behalf of the National Forensic League, we sincerely thank you and the rest of the coaches, students, and administrators of the great state of Alabama for your commitment to the league and the 2013 Birmingham Nationals. This tournament was a success because of the outstanding sacrifice that you made. Jay, as our host chair, you have provided us with a tremendous experience and have shown us what a wonderful opportunity the Birmingham area is providing for young people. Show our gratitude for the incredible effort you have shown over the past 3 years as host of the tournament. It is our pleasure to present you with just a little gift. Hope that you will enjoy and take a little time to relax and bask in the memory of the Birmingham Nationals.
Local. All
right. As we all know, the national tournament would not be possible without the wonderful work of more than 200 volunteer tournament officials that work throughout the week to assure a wonderful and fair competition. Those of you that served on a TAB staff, please stand. Thank you so much for your efforts, and a special thanks to tournament event chairs Kyle Howe, Michael Starks, Pauline Carochi, Vicki Fellers, Kathy Wood, J.E. Masters, John McWilliams, Dalvin Yeager, Greg Malice, Jay Stubbs, and Stephen Shapaw for your efforts this week. Would the members of the National Board of Directors please join me on the stage? Throughout the year, these elected officials work tirelessly to represent you, the membership, as our organization strives to fulfill its mission of providing the best speech and debate opportunities and recognition to our community. Their efforts this week in helping the national office staff and local hosts run such a fabulous tournament are greatly appreciated. Please join me in thanking your National Board of Directors.
Lincoln Financial Group is the National Forensic League's title sponsor of the 2013 National Speech and Debate Tournament. The members of the league want to express their deep gratitude for Lincoln Financial Group's continued support. President and CEO Dennis Glass, Assistant Vice President David Wozniak, and their staff are incredible friends to the league. Thank you, Lincoln Financial Group, for everything you do.
As most of you know, this year Lincoln Financial Group will be selecting 5 students from this year's tournament to serve as participants of the year. Each will receive a $1,000 scholarship. 5 seats have been selected randomly from throughout the audience. Toward the end of the night, if you are a student and are sitting in one of these pre-chosen seats, you will win $1,000. So don't go anywhere and don't move. Thank you, Lincoln. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your 2013 NJFL National Champions. A special thank you to the Florida Forensic Institute, who's providing a full ride scholarship to each of our champions to attend FFI in a future summer institute to enhance their training.
At this time, please welcome to the stage the participants in the World Schools Round Robin Invitational Tournament, Team Singapore, Team Mexico, Team Canada, Team Slovenia, Team USA, and the League Championship team of the Houston Urban Debate League. We would like to thank these teams for not only demonstrating this exciting format, but assisting with several educational sessions on Wednesday at Hoover High School. As you know, we held a final round demonstration debate between Team Slovenia and Team Singapore. The winning team shall receive the Dr. Alfred Tuna Snyder Championship plaque. All awards for this year's round robin were provided by a generous sponsorship from the former national champion, Mr. Tom Rollins. Please welcome Dr. Snyder to the stage to award our champions. On a 3-0 decision, the winner is the opposition team, Team Singapore. Congratulations to all teams. With the 6 finalists in storytelling, please come to the stage, and their coaches to the stage left holding area. As we crown our first national champions, you will notice that each of our national champions will receive more than a trophy and scholarship money. The league would like to thank the contingency from Hawaii for arranging the traditional champion leis. This evening, in appropriate fashion, the first Hawaiian leis were presented to each of the Hall of Fame members who have joined us this evening. In addition to the Hawaiian leis, in true Birmingham fashion, each champion will receive a houndstooth hat known as the Paul Bear Bryant hat, which was worn by Coach Bryant at every Alabama Crimson Tide football game. The hat's nice. The hat's nice. But it gets better. Each champion will also receive, and I'm not making this up, a Goo Goo Cluster Supreme. The Goo Goo Cluster Supreme is in honor of Alabama's own William Wood Tates Jr. All of these come compliments of your local host. At this point, would the 6 finalists in impromptu come forward to this holding area and their coaches to the left stage holding area? Congratulating our consolation and supplemental event winners will be the Director of Forensics for Western Kentucky University, Dr. Jace Lux. Your winners in Western Kentucky University storytelling are in 6th place. Ryan McCrary from Blue Springs South High School in Missouri, Coach Kelly Murill and Katie Reziznik. In 5th place, Christian Heisler from O'Gorman High School in South Dakota, Coach Teresa Fester. In 4th place, Sierra Sherwood from Roseville Area High School in Minnesota, Coach Jessica Fedge and Brett Hemmerlin. In 3rd place, Caleb Roberts from Princeton High School in Texas, Coach Jimmy Smith. Your runner-up in storytelling Michael Cohen from Independence Truman High School in Missouri, Coach Kim Linger and Christine Adams. And the winner of the Western Kentucky University Storytelling, receiving a $500 scholarship, a hat, and a Goo Goo cluster, Sam Scarlato from Chanhassen High School in Minnesota, Coach James Fedge. Please welcome to the stage the 6 finalists and their coaches in impromptu. Also presenting awards tonight from Western Kentucky is the Director of Speech, Dawn Lowry. Your winners in Western Kentucky University Impromptu are, in 6th place, Luke Benjamin Birdall from Forest Grove High School in Oregon, Coach Jennifer Connor. In 5th place, Carolyn Evans from Des Moines Roosevelt High School in Iowa, Coach Harry Strong. In 4th place, Will Walker from Fullerton Joint Union High School in California, Coach Sal Tienero. In 3rd place, Jerome Gregory from Ladue Horton Watkins High School in Missouri, Coach Molly Beck and Courtney Lewis. Your runner-up in impromptu is Zena Igowitz from Freehold Township High School in New Jersey, Coach Philip Drummond and Jamie Rubenstein. The winner of the Western Kentucky University Impromptu, receiving a $500 scholarship, is Alexander Buckley from Downers Grove North High School in Illinois, Coach Missy Carlson. Would the National Student of the Year finalists please come stage right? The William Woods Tate Jr. National Student of the Year Award, presented by Gustavus Adolphus College, is considered one of the most honorable and renowned student awards presented by the National Forensic League. The National Student of the Year is awarded to a graduating senior member who has been honored as a District Student of the Year and who best represents the tenets of the NFL Honor Code: integrity, respect, humility, leadership, and service. The National Student of the Year wins a $1,000 scholarship from Gustavus Adolphus College and will represent the league in various public capacities throughout the 2013-2014 school year. This past Monday, while we were all enjoying national tournament registration, each of the 6 National Student of the Year finalists participated in an interview with our national panel of judges, who have selected the 2013 National Student of the Year. Joining us this evening to honor our finalists is the Director of Forensics at Gustavus Adolphus College, Mr. Chris Kroc. Please welcome to the stage our 6 National Student of the Year finalists. Allison Hartman from Muscatine High School, representing the East Iowa District, coached by Anna Payne. Nader Helmy from Apple Valley High School, representing Central Minnesota District, coached by Joe Wyckoff and Pam Katie Wyckoff. Sean Lambert from Shrewsbury High School, representing the New England District, coached by Mark Riccelli. Robert Shaw from Glenbrook South High School, representing the Northern Illinois District, coached by Tara Tate. Young Woo from Leland High School, representing the California Coast District, coached by Gay Brasher. And Angela Zhang from Mountain View High School, representing the Arizona District, coached by Meg Howell-Honeymaker. Before we find out who your National Student of the Year is, let's hear from our finalists.
I started doing speech and debate in 6th grade, and I didn't really have a lot of friends before that.
Because of various circumstances, I've been required to sort of take charge and help my mother out in a lot of situations because my father was ill for a little while.
I have Asperger's syndrome, which is a social disorder on the autism spectrum, which makes it very difficult for me to communicate and compete in speech and debate.
I think it's a little weird and a little cliche to use a phrase like you were born to do something. And I'm sorry I said that because that's embarrassing. But before I even knew that this activity existed, I was really interested in doing something like this, getting up on my feet in front of people and just talking to them about myself. So when I joined speech, it was an instant fit, and I found that the friends that I hadn't made in class or in like taekwondo or swimming or the things that I did in middle school but stopped doing because I didn't really care about them, they didn't exist anywhere except in speech. It was like people like me had all gone to the same thing, and suddenly I was part of a real community of people that I actually liked.
I mean, I think debate should be considered a sport. I think we work extremely hard, but I know that is, we don't get a gym exemption, but I decided that I wanted to pursue something that was a little more intellectual, a little more research-based instead of athletics. I didn't completely give up athletics. I still love sports, but I really just thought it was time for me to try something new, and debate just developed into this amazing kind of passion of mine.
Before speech and debate, I don't think I would have had the set of skills that I needed to accomplish really big tasks in my life. Like, for instance, when I was asked to take on a leadership role in my family, and I was asked specifically to lead prayer in our family because we were raised Muslim. And before speech, I actually tried to. I was, in one or two situations, I was briefly asked to do that, and I just didn't believe in myself enough. And I didn't think I could do it, and I didn't think I should do it. So I just did not give it the effort that it required.
So next year I'll be attending the U.S. Air Force Academy. And so at the Academy, we're going to have a lot of difficult times. There's a lot of pressure put on you, a lot of different demands. But what forensics has taught me is, because there's a lot of work in forensics as well, it's already taught me that time management is essential. And because I've already done a lot of it through speech and debate, when I get to the Academy, I'm going to have the skills necessary to make sure that my time management is adequate.
So I think before speech and debate, I didn't really feel comfortable with myself. I would never ever be able to stand in front of a large group of people and comfortably speak, because I never felt like what I had to say was important enough, or what I was thinking was important enough. But after speech and debate, and like the analytical skills that I've gained in LD, and the ability to present my thoughts articulately in debate, that's really helped shape who I am today, because it's shown me that the things that I have to say actually do matter, and I shouldn't be afraid of getting up and saying them.
Sophomore year, at the first tournament that I participated in, I did speech because I did debate freshman year. And I was doing an oral interpretation, and it was a combination of Dr. Seuss and Emily Dickinson, which is very weird, but I managed to get first place. I placed above a member of my team who has made it to nationals all 4 years. And I realized this is incredible. I don't know how I did this, but I'd like to do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2013 National Student of the Year is Robert Shaw from Glenbrook South High School, representing the Northern Illinois District, coached by Tara Tate.
Representative Martha Roby is currently in her second term serving the people of Alabama's 2nd Congressional District in the U.S. House of Representatives. Prior to being elected to Congress, Representative Roby worked as an attorney and served on the city council in her hometown of Montgomery, Alabama. Early in her career on Capitol Hill, Republican leaders selected Representative Roby as one of only 4 freshman members to serve on the majority transition team. Representative Roby was also named chairman of the Armed Forces Subcommittee on Military Oversight and Investigations, a rare honor for a second-term member of Congress. She also serves on the House Committee on Agriculture and Education and the Workforce. In the House, Representative Roby has chosen to use her elevated platform to advocate for a balanced budget, debt reduction, and reducing barriers to job creation for Americans. Even a young congressperson is a seasoned campaigner, but Representative Roby's efforts to connect and communicate with her constituents, Americans, and other citizens of the world go far beyond the campaign trail. Representative Roby is often asked to speak to schools, nonprofits, and community organizations to educate, motivate, and inspire. She has traveled to Afghanistan to advocate for women's rights and safety. Together with Representative Terry Sewell, who we also honored tonight, Representative Roby co-sponsored legislation to collect oral histories for those involved in the Alabama Civil Rights Movement, recognizing the importance of public learning through the spoken word. Representative Roby has also demonstrated a willingness to listen as she travels frequently throughout her district, soliciting input from the people she serves. This readiness and ability to listen complete the description of what it means to be a great communicator. Tonight, it is my honor to award the Communicator of the Year Award to Representative Martha Roby.
Oh my goodness, what an honor and what a privilege to be with you here tonight at this tournament. I am so blown away by the talent and energy in this room. And unlike my colleague Terry, who I congratulate for her Lifetime Achievement and Alumni Award, I did not participate in forensics and debate in speech, although in my home we debated quite often around the dinner table. And I can tell you that we would have benefited from some of the rules that you have here in my home. Listen, I am just really honored to receive this award, and it is a privilege for me to serve my state and my country in the United States Congress. And so to be here with you tonight and receive an award that has to do with communicating is a tremendous honor, particularly in these days in which there is so much going on in the world. And sometimes, as you know, it's hard to get through all of the noise and be heard. And so I'm especially honored that to receive this award, because it means that we are doing an effective job of getting across to the people we represent and to this nation information and truth about what is happening in the United States Congress. I want to introduce my husband, Riley Roby, who is here with me tonight. And he, of course, we couldn't do this if it weren't for having each other and our partnership. On behalf of our children, Margaret and George, Riley and I are privileged to be here with you tonight. I want to tell you
Several months ago, I was contacted by Sheryl Sandberg, the COO of Facebook, and she asked me if I would share with her my Lean In story. How did all of this come to be? How did I get to be a member of Congress? And as I mentioned to you before, I didn't participate in forensics debate and speech when I was in high school, like all of you talented young people in this room tonight. However, I was very much influenced by a very special man who you all know is Jay Rye. See, I, like Terry, my friend, don't believe in accidents. And Riley and I were dating, and we were attending my brother's graduation at the Montgomery Academy in Montgomery, Alabama in the year 2000. And we were sitting there, we were listening as Jay Rye was giving this spirited talk to all of those graduating seniors. And I don't know if any of them heard one word that he said, but I can tell you that what he said that night influenced my husband and I's decision to stay in Alabama. And quite frankly, I may not be in the United States Congress today had I not heeded his advice. What he said was this: give back to the state that has given you so much. Don't allow the great brain drain to happen. Go back to the state after you finish college and give back to those who provided you with the opportunities that allow for you to sit in this room tonight. Riley and I left graduation, and I said to him, we got to live in Alabama. Now, I was a music business major at NYU, and I had every desire to be working in the music industry. But it was on that night that we made the commitment to each other that we would return to the state that has given us so much. That's my Lean In story, and it came directly from Jay Rye, one of the greatest debate coaches here. And I want to tell you that I listened to him, he gave me advice, and now it's my turn to turn around and give you a little. You know, there's a saying that says, we plan and God chuckles. You all in this room, you already have the skills, you already have the abilities, and you probably all have a plan. I'm willing to bet. And that's great. Set your goals and set them really high and go for everything that you've got. It's okay to desire a certain size house or to drive a certain car, to have a certain title in a certain industry. That's great, but keep your eyes wide open. You never know when opportunity may knock. Be willing to answer the call. For me, it was one night, Riley and I were watching the 10 o'clock news. We were both practicing law, newly married, and I saw where my predecessor on the city council was retiring. And my stomach flipped over, and I nudged Riley, and I said, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. And I was 26 years old, and I said, I'm going to do it. It was a crowded field and a crowded race, but I was able to outwork them and get elected and serve my community and give back to my state, to answer the call that Jay Rye pointed out to me a few years before. So I encourage each and every one of you, you have an opportunity to be a great communicator. You're doing that now on this stage, and I urge you to do it on behalf of the communities that you represent. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Would the head coaches of those schools who have won a School of Honor award for finishing 21st through 40th in total speech and or debate rounds please come to the stage right holding area? School of Excellence of Debate and School of Excellence in Speech coaches, be ready. There is nothing better than being on a great team. It's especially meaningful when your team wins a School Achievement Award. This year we have expanded our School Achievement Awards. We will be honoring those schools whose team finished 21st through 40th position in speech or debate with a School of Honor Award. We'll be honoring those schools whose team finished in the top 20 in speech or debate with a School of Excellence Award. We will be honoring those schools who finished in the top 10 in combined speech and debate rounds with our top School Achievement Award, the School of Outstanding Distinction. Those schools winning a School of Outstanding Distinction Award are not eligible for individual School of Honor or School of Excellence awards. Please welcome to the stage the head coaches of the following Schools of Honor in speech. Blue Springs High School, Missouri. Cypress Creek High School, Texas. Denver East High School, Colorado. Denver School of Arts, Colorado. El Dorado High School, Kansas. George Washington High School, Colorado. Holy Ghost Prep, Pennsylvania. Lake Braddock Secondary High School, Virginia. Marshfield High School, Missouri. Milburn High School, New Jersey. Monta Vista High School, Danville, California. North Allegheny Senior High School, Pennsylvania. Pascagoula High School, Mississippi. Raymore Peculiar High School, Missouri. Riverside High School, South Carolina. Royal Palm Beach High School, Florida. Royce City High School, Texas. Savannah Rural 3 High School, Missouri. Schur High School, California. Tempe Preparatory Academy, Arizona. The Harker School, California. Tulsa Washington High School, Oklahoma. Your Schools of Honor in speech. As we announce the School of Honors in debate, with the School Award winners for finishing in the top 20 in total speech and debate rounds, School of Excellence winners, please make their way to the stage right holding area. Please welcome to the stage the head coaches of the following Schools of Honor in debate. Academic Magnet High School, South Carolina. Bartlesville High School, Oklahoma. Bel Air High School, Texas. Brainerd High School, Minnesota. Catalina Foothills High School, Arizona. Cypress Woods High School, Texas. Del Barton School, New Jersey. Dowling Catholic High School, Iowa. East Mountain High School, New Mexico. George Washington High School, Colorado. Glenbrook North High School, Illinois. Glenbrook South High School, Illinois. Green Valley High School, Nevada. Kamiak High School, Washington. Norman High School, Oklahoma. Ransom Everglades Upper School, Florida. Robbinsdale Cooper High School, Minnesota. Sage Ridge School, Nevada. St. Louis Park High School, Minnesota. Washington High School, South Dakota. And Worcester High School of Ohio. Your School of Honor in debate. Those schools whose team finishes in the top 20 in total rounds in either speech or debate receives a School of Excellence Award. Please welcome to the stage the head coaches of the following School of Excellence in Debate Awards. Adlai Stevenson High School, Illinois. American Heritage High School, Plantation, Florida. Bingham High School, Utah. College Prep, California. Durham Academy, North Carolina. Hawkins School, Ohio. Hendrickson High School, Texas. Hutchinson High School, Kansas. Lake Highland Preparatory, Florida. Morristown West High School, Tennessee. Pineview School, Florida. Plano West Senior High School, Texas. Regis High School, New York. San Marino High School, California. Shrewsbury High School, Massachusetts. Spring Woods High School, Texas. Stowe Monroe Falls High School, Ohio. The Bronx High School of Science, New York. The Harker School, California. And University School, Ohio. Your schools of excellence in debate. With those coaches whose schools have won a School of Outstanding Distinction Award for placing in the top 10 in total rounds between both speech and debate, please come to the stage right holding area. Please welcome to the stage the head coaches of the following Schools of Excellence in Speech. Alpharetta High School, Georgia. Apple Valley High School, Minnesota. Chanhassen High School, Minnesota. Downers Grove South High School, Illinois. Eagan High School, Minnesota. Eastview High School, Minnesota. Fullerton Joint Union High School, California. Gabrielino High School, California. Lincoln Southwest High School, Nebraska. Moorhead High School, Minnesota. Munster High School, Indiana. Newton South High School, Massachusetts. O'Gorman High School, South Dakota. Roseville Area High School, Minnesota. Salina High School, Central, Kansas. Solon High School, Ohio. St. Cloud Tech High School, Minnesota. St. Thomas Aquinas High School, Florida. Summit High School, New Jersey. Trinity Preparatory School, Florida. Your schools of excellence in speech. The ultimate achievement for any team in a given year is when your team can succeed in both speech and debate events at the national tournament. The top 10 schools accumulating the most rounds when combining both speech and debate. They have team members receive the Outstanding School Distinction Award. Please welcome to the stage the head coaches of the following Schools of Outstanding Distinction in alphabetical order. Bellarmine College Preparatory School, California. Brophy College Prep, Arizona. Cypress Bay High School, Florida. Des Moines Roosevelt High School, Iowa. Desert Vista High School, Arizona. James Logan High School, California. Leland High School, California. Miramonte High School, California. Nova High School, Florida. And Ridge High School, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, your schools of outstanding distinction. stage from WKU, Dr. Jace Lux. Your winners in prose reading are, in 6th place, Paige Lanasa from Centennial High School in Texas, Coach Wendy Brandenburg. In 5th place, Rohan Chatterjee from Munster High School in Indiana, Coach Jordan Mayer. In 4th place, Grant Hammerschlag from Holy Ghost Prep in Pennsylvania, Coach Tony Fiola and Ryan Joyce. In 3rd place and receiving a $250 scholarship, Susanna Weller from Salina High School, Kansas, Coach Nicholas Owen. Your runner-up in prose reading, receiving a $500 scholarship, is Haley Wolverton from Lakeville North High School in Minnesota, Coach Chloe Radcliffe. The winner of prose reading, receiving a $1,000 Western Kentucky University scholarship, a $400 Hall of Fame scholarship, a hat, and a Goo Goo Cluster, from Schur High School in California, Tyler Tippings, Coach Joseph Ugalde. Please welcome to the stage the 6 finalists and their coaches in poetry reading. And with the 6 finalists in expository reading, come forward to stage right and their coaches to the stage left holding area. Joining Mr. Lux on stage is Dawn Lowry, the coach of individual events at Western Kentucky University. Your winners in poetry reading are, in 6th place, Connor Schwartz from Chanhassen High School in Minnesota, Coach Travis Rother. In 5th place, Terrell Greenwood from Norwin High School in Pennsylvania, Coach Kathleen Ahalloran. In 4th place, Marcel Moore from Decatur Central High School in Indiana, Coach Heather Beach. In 3rd place, and receiving a $250 scholarship, is Jesse Aronson from Cherry Creek High School in Colorado, Coach Martha Banham. Your runner-up in poetry reading, receiving a $500 scholarship, is Mahila Tuwawa Arepong from Coach Valentin Jimenez. And the winner of poetry reading, receiving a $1,000 Western Kentucky University scholarship and a $400 Hall of Fame scholarship, is Ashley Anna Meyer from Niceville High School in Florida, Coach Charles Williams. Please welcome to the stage the 6 finalists and their coaches in expository speaking. And with the 6 finalists in commentary, come forward to stage right and their coaches to the stage left holding area. Commentary, stage right, competitors, stage left, coaches. Your winners in expository speaking. In 6th place, Nathan Seelove from Sharando High School in Virginia, Coach Archie Painter. In 5th place, Mary Carol Butterfield from Riverside High School in South Carolina, Coach David DeHesa and McGregor Cook. In 4th place, Naomi Z. Eisenberg from Newton South High School in Massachusetts, Coach James Honeyman and Lisa Honeyman. In 3rd place and receiving a $250 Western Kentucky University scholarship is Lexi Harvey from Brentwood Academy in Tennessee, Coach Ryan Hubbard. Your runner-up in expository speaking, receiving a $500 scholarship, is Allison Ogamokan From University High School in Illinois, Coach Mark Adams and Lori Adams. And the winner of expository speaking, receiving a $1,000 Western Kentucky University scholarship and a $400 Hall of Fame scholarship, is Audrey Keene from University High School in Illinois, Coach Mark Adams and Lori Adams. Please welcome to the stage the 6 finalists and their coaches in Brother Renee Sterner Memorial Commentary, presented by Western Kentucky University. And with the 6 finalists in extemporaneous debate, come forward to stage right and their coaches to the stage left holding area. Your winners in commentary. In 6th place, Parth Patel from Huntley High School in Illinois, Coach Tom George. In 5th place, Matt Gradenus from Grand Rapids Christian in Michigan, Coach Nancy Fitzgerald. In 4th place, Naomi DeRue from Ball High School in Texas, Coach Michael Marietti and Chad Filowiski. In 3rd place and receiving a $250 scholarship is Cosmo Albrecht from Robert E. Lee High School in Texas, Coach Nicole Connor. Your runner-up in commentary, receiving a $500 scholarship, is Sam Whipple from Mason High School in Ohio, Coach Lori Allen. And the winner of Brother Renee Sterner Memorial Commentary, receiving a $1,000 Western Kentucky University scholarship and a $400 Hall of Fame scholarship, is Kelsey Ritchie from Bishop Kelly High School in Oklahoma, Coach Megan Schauman. Let's give a huge round of applause to our sponsor of supplemental and consolation events, Dr. Jace Lux, Don Lowry, and the Western Kentucky University. Now, with the 6 finalists and their coaches in extemporaneous debate presented by Colorado College, please come forward. Joining them on stage is Dr. Mike Edmonds of Colorado College. In 6th place, we have a tie. The tie for 6th place is between Joseph McAdams from St. Mary's High School in Colorado, Coach Rose Camo, and Matthew Prophet from Seven Lakes High School in Texas, Coach Charlie Lennon and Lori Zavor. In 5th place, Abhi Kulgod from North Mecklenburg High School, North Carolina, Coach Christopher Imraka. In 4th place, James Callison from Kent Denver School in Colorado, Coach Kurt D. McDonald. In 3rd place, Joel Qualter from Lake Oswego High School in Oregon, Coach Joe Preventure. In 2nd place, Shania Hunt from Northland Christian School in Texas, Coach Kevin Roberts. And the winner of extemporaneous debate, receiving a $500 Colorado College scholarship, is Rishi Suresh from Clearbrook High School in Texas, Coach Michael Rutledge.